Okay, let me get the lighting right where it needs to be, get the script where it's supposed to be as you all settle in for today's practice. Grand Rising to my first time viewers, welcome. My name is Joseph Long, and I thank you for tuning in. To my returning viewers, hello, friends, and thank you for your support. Today, I introduce to you a meditation written by Monte Sahaja that is intended to guide you into your inner being. That means what you truly are is not merely what you think we are, not merely what we have been brought up to believe we are, but actually, surprisingly, beautifully, we discover a certain layer or level of peace and natural well-beingness, a joy in the silence. And right here in the depth of ourself, you will discover a great calmness. And I want you to know that we are going to find today, you will see that it is always here. And the most wonderful thing about this is that you are about to discover that which has always been here. It has never left you. And many people are not used to being by themselves comfortably, peacefully, and happily. Of course, there are many of you who are able to be with yourselves in the most joyful way and look forward to each day to be able to sit with yourselves by yourself. That for some people, that forms the height of their day where they clarify their mind and being and bring all that may come into a day, the noise of all these things that we must remember to do to bring that back into a quiet clarity and serenity. So, thank you. I am going to ask you for this exercise, this guided meditation that we are going to come to a place of deep silence and emptiness. So we are not going to be building up knowledge or creating beautiful things, beautiful images, or anything of that sort. I want you to make a wonderful discovery today of what it is in your very heart of yourself, of your being. And it is very simple. But before we start, I ask that you please click the like button. It may seem like a small click to you, but to me, to this platform, it means a lot. Thank you. Let's begin. First, I will ask that you come inside into your total aloneness. And this will be a challenge for many people because perhaps the idea of being totally alone may bring up some discomfort. But you are going to find that is not really true. The more deeply we allow our being and mind to simply fall inside our own being, look what you are going to discover today. So for this, I will encourage you now, right now, to suspend or leave aside all your self-descriptions, all of your roles for a moment. Each person may have several roles. You may be a doctor or a teacher. You may have the role of a husband or a wife, as a mother, as a friend. All that you are associated with as a role. For the moment, let's just leave that aside for the duration of this exercise. And you are going to see, in fact, after, when you come back and you bring all those roles back into play, they will have a beautiful resonance about them. And you will be able to see that no harm has been done. Rather, you will have elevated to a much more pure state in which you may function with your roles, but with greater harmony and greater peace. So please cooperate. Leave everything aside. Whatever role play, whatever self-descriptions you may have about yourself, all your ideas about life also, just for this moment, It's as though you are putting them in the cupboard or leaving them outside the door for now. And please do it. It is wonderful. Do not miss this opportunity. Leave everything aside for now so that you become very empty. Imagine if you saw your body as a container of thoughts and history and information and ideas and projections and attachments and knowledge and everything. And now, for a short period, just for a few moments, you're asked to just empty everything out. Empty everything out, all the thoughts, all the feelings, all of that. Just leave them aside for the moment. Beautiful. And as you are doing this, look what is happening actually. You are feeling more light, more spacious. Just go along with this. Empty, empty. Some fear might come in the mind. I expect that. When you are trying anything new, some fear may come, but it is nothing at all. You are not losing everything. It is not being thrown away. You are just clarifying yourself. Just in the same way, sometimes each time you go to sleep in the night, you go to bed, your mind is completely absorbed into sleep and you are totally empty. And in this way, you can relax, replenish, your health becomes lifted up, your system is regulated. It is a wonderful, necessary function in life. So, in the same way, I am going to ask you to do this consciously. Just leave everything as though you are asleep, but you are awake, conscious. So, leave everything out, leave everything aside. Now that you are experiencing this, you will notice that there is a lightness of being. Perhaps it is not what you expected, but just allow that to be. How much more empty can you become? Any thought, any favorite ideas, simply just allow them to be swept aside. We don't have to be too meticulous about that. Just your attitude already is a great progress. You are leaving everything aside. Empty, empty, empty. Now look at this. That in this great space of emptiness, you are fully here, aren't you? If every thought or feeling, memory or projection, anything that has been stored in the mind and all the habits were to be removed, you will find that yourself, your real being, cannot be removed. And isn't this a wonderful discovery? You are here, but you are not a story or a history. You can perceive and remember history, ideas, feelings, memory, desires. All these things, they come and go in the space of your awareness very naturally. There is an unending traffic, it seems, for many of us, of sensations coming and going, coming and going. But now, be aware that which is not coming and going. And this is the place from which what is coming and going is observed. It is as though all of life is like a sky with clouds just floating by. It is fine. You are like the sky itself, still, serene, unchanging, unaffected. Feel that peace. You are discovering something. You are not creating, not imagining, simply being aware of what is natural and effortless in yourself. Look at that. It simply is. Now, from time to time, you may experience thoughts, memories, some ideas, some jerky movement may arise inside your inner space. But it is okay. Even if there is a reaction to them, you are aware of that reaction. So, action, reaction, interaction, silence. All of that you are perceiving, but you yourself, you are not the traffic that is moving by. Now, by being aware of this, feel the natural stillness and peace. Give some space to become familiar with this. This peace is here always. This space is here always. It is never of itself going to turn into some ugly state. It is always here. Whatever is changeful, erotic, or dynamic, these are waves that come from the mind as feelings and thoughts, and they are relating to you or you relate to them when you feel you are being personal or you are a person. But right now, you are in a higher place, and you may even say a deeper place where you are not attached to anything. There is no need to fight with anything that appears in you. Simply, it is noticed. But don't be carried away by it. In the past, it has been very easy, almost a reflex, to go drifting off with the thought flow. But now, simply be aware of it and stay as you are. Stay as you are means simply paying attention to your natural silence and being. And notice that you are not in a state of waiting. You are not waiting for something to happen. You are resting inside of your own being. You may have heard expressions like at one with yourself or at peace with yourself. Notice also that you can become aware of your body. The senses are still functioning, but you are in a state of real inner silence and quietude, of serenity and deep contentment. Nothing worries you. This, I wouldn't give it any lofty name. We can call it simply that which is. And this very natural state is the unchanging reality inside everyone and every living being. But we only become aware of it when we are guided, initially to pay some attention, to pull the attention back away from its tendency to go out and connect with things, and allow it simply to acknowledge, to discover, and to recognize this inner peace. Notice also that there is no categorization in this peace. You are simply at one with your being, and it cannot be limited by such categorizations as male or female or any religious differences such as Catholic or Jew or Hindu or Muslim or Buddhist. None of these things matter here. This is a very pure state of being. There is no propaganda about it. It is beyond conditioning, silent, spacious, empty, still, and you are always here. This cannot exist without you because you are experiencing and perceiving this. It is not different from you or apart from what you are. And notice also how it's wonderfully harmonious and silent. Some of you may find that the words themselves are not landing anywhere. It is as though they are melting in this infinite spaciousness. I want to remind you also that you are far beyond any stage of sickness or imbalance, because here you are in your perfect natural state. It is not a belief. It is directly experienced and immediately and effortlessly known. You are not in a stage of becoming, but rather pure being. Also, you are quite aware that you are here. You are not in a state of hypnosis. Here, there is nothing you need to be or become. You simply are. Marinate in this seeing. And it is quite natural that you are experiencing a state of lightness of being, a deep state of peace. Natural joyfulness may happen also, and you know intuitively that you are well. This that you are aware of is who you are beyond even time. People all over the world who are members of one religion or another, or some practice for self discovery, they also are seeking this natural state that you are experiencing. Many of them know it and they refer to it or relate to that as their God nature. When we speak of truth or real life or God or pure consciousness, when we are searching for truth, for God in an authentic and an earnest way, our success in searching bring us here. And no joy in the outer world, no joy that comes through the senses and in the mind can compare to this. Actually, there is not you in this. You are this in the highest sense. In life, in daily life, it is though each one has developed a persona, like a kind of identity, sort of a mask, a living mask that also comes from this in which we function primarily through our roles in life. And that is fine because God made it like this. We have families, friends, jobs, and duties. We have the sense of responsibility and loyalty. We love our country. We love our people. We identify, and so on. That may continue. And in fact, now that you have discovered or are discovering your deeper nature, you will see that all that happens in your daily life, your dynamic life, will feel as though everything in your life is sitting inside a field of grace. You will not feel any fearful as you used to feel. You will not be worried. A new confidence is emerging inside your being that helps you to meet life with more openness and trust. It is not naivety, but a developing, emerging wisdom is arising in you. So I would encourage you to sit with this whenever you can. Each day, give 10 minutes to sit in this way, or you may play this meditation again and follow along. Each time you listen, you will find that you are more able to confirm the mind energy, that psychological restlessness that often comes inside the mind will gradually dissipate the more you stay with this. By coming to this recognition and direct experience, you will find, particularly those of you who feel drawn to continue to be awake in this silence, to bring your mind into this silence, you will find that every aspect of your expression in daily life will be blessed automatically. But be patient. Be kind with yourself and with others, and let it blossom. Let the flower of consciousness open in its natural way. Don't rush. If you have been following so far, you are already reaping the fruits of your stillness. So, this is a tree that bears fruit immediately, meaning the fruit of peace, happiness, and joy. This silence and stillness, do not mistake this for some kind of apathy or laziness. Quite the contrary. It saves you from wasting energy in useless pursuits. It harmonizes the mind and makes you more confident, more present. Presence means that whoever meets you will automatically feel the vibration of your silence, your peace, and your strength, not a weakness. Many of you will feel not only a lightness in you, but a joy arising very naturally. But it is not about something. It is not joy that comes from any event. This is the joy of yourself. This is your natural happiness. And it will continue expanding into the bliss of being. All that you need to do, you will find it happens much more graciously, more smoothly, more harmoniously as you pay attention and honor your own self-discovering. This peace, this joy is pervading and permeating all your being if you allow it. The more you love it and recognize it, the more you will find that your life is permeated with this joy. And it is contagious in the most beautiful way. A beautiful way. But initially, sometimes some rebelliousness will come from the mind, from our bad habits. Doubts will come. Fear will come. As you feel the infiniteness, the joy, and the deep peace, and you feel very happy. Don't just joyride. Be quiet. Be one with this. Know that this is beyond belief. This is direct experience. But because this is taking place in you, a storm is coming. And this storm is the storm of ego. The storm is ego is going to come to crush what you have discovered, to bring fear in you, to make you feel that you are making a mistake, to bring in states of confusion. And some of you may give in to that and run away and feel, no, I must not do this anymore. This exercise, this meditation, you may call it, comes from the very core of yourself. It comes from the God place in you. And this tendency to run comes from the negativity, the toxicity that we have picked up in life, that is going to come up as though it wants to ruin your Garden of Eden inside your heart. I am telling you ahead of time that all beings who awaken to their true nature experience these types of resistance, this type of aggression from the mind. And they were shocked by that. But they recovered and they recognized, yes, we were told that this will come, because in life there will always be this play of contrast. So my dear ones, I encourage you, and I encourage you that God's grace is with you. You are setting out on a journey of self-discovery. And this is the most important journey you will make. And you don't have to take an aeroplane. You don't have to take a train or a car or a bicycle or roller skates. You don't have to walk to be here, because wherever you go, wherever you are, this remains your perfect, still, unchanging nature. I bless you that you will be totally successful at sitting with this, sitting with yourself. It is a great thing to be able to sit with your own company. Therefore, when you have to sit with others, you will be a light upon them also. Be at peace. A human being is only fully alive when they discover the peace, when they are at peace with themselves, when they are happy inside their heart, when they are considerate of others and respectful of others. Be at peace with yourself and with God, because each and every one of you is important in the eyes of God or your higher power, your higher self. You are beautiful and perfect inside your true heart. One day, if not today, you will discover this so powerfully that sorrows will no more be you. Sorrows will be no more for you. Or at least, if they come, they will be a passing phenomenon, momentary. Thank you. God bless you. For those of you who have enjoyed and have come inside to this wonderful center of being, continue as much as you like to sit. Just sit in the radiance of your own innermost being. And notice there is really no fear here. There was never any real fear in the core of your being. Your true self in nature is without fear. Be kind towards everyone without forcing this. Notice that your heart is naturally kind, peaceful, and happy. Whoever you are, whatever may be, God, higher power, bless you. Namaste. If you like today's meditation, don't forget to click the like button. I know this was a lengthy one. I owed you a long one because I've been giving you some real short, impactful ones. So if you was here from the beginning to now, just give me a thumbs up. If you are still here, give me a thumbs up. A friendly reminder, I will be the guest speaker at Unity of Miami Gardens this Sunday at 11 a.m. I hope to see you there. During that experience, I will be also leading a guided meditation. So if you are able to attend, or if you tune into their live Zoom, your next guided meditation practice will be on Sunday. For everyone else, the next live guided meditation session will be on Monday at 7 a.m. Eastern Standard Time on my YouTube and Instagram channels. At this time, I'd like to recognize those of you that are still on here live with me and read some of your comments. I see Miss Pat is on here. She states, wake up, get up, dress up, and put on those dancing shoes. Let's get it, everyone. And I see the shoes, the dancing people. I love it. I love it. I see the multicolor, the diversity of people in your images. She also reminds us to click the like, click the like, click the like button right now. Click the like, click the like, click the like button right now. Also, to share, comment, hit that notification bell. It will help with our algorithms. Thank you for that, Miss Pat. She continues on with claiming, I'm kind of tweaking her verbiage here, claiming our safety, because we are going to be in awareness of our surroundings this weekend. Oh, it's also weekend time for football. Thank you for that, because I don't stay on top of that. Oh, and I love the little footballs. Yes, loving the music. She said, I had the sound chaplain on here. She says, Grand Friday, Rising Meditation Fam, exclamation point. My inner being, hashtag meditation, hashtag being in the moment. Thank you for that. And the Grand Rising to you, sound chaplain. You know, I see the anchor and the green heart and the dancing man and woman. She continues on. I will watch later. I have to go. Love you all. Yeah, I figured this one might be long for some of you, and some of you might have to tune off. That's okay too. And on IG, I have JMC Daniel 523. I don't know if you are a first timer. Let me know. But good to see you, Grand Rising. I appreciate you for tuning in, because you could have tuned anywhere. You could have been doing anything else, but you chose to stop by. And for that, I am grateful. Miss Pat is on both platforms. Thank you for the activity on both platforms. And she says, Grand Rising, everybody, followed by hashtag global. Yes, yes, yes. My wish, everyone around the globe takes a moment to be with self, to appreciate self, to love self, because that inner love, that inner peace, that inner connection moves outward. And it shows by peace and love to others. The sound chaplain, I know she's not on here at the moment, but she was on both platforms. So I'm sending you out love, sending you out air hugs. Sound chaplain, thank you for your activity on both platforms. I have JMO 3.222 in the house. As they say, good morning, Mr. Joe. Good morning to you, and thank you for stopping by. I have Tiger Rules 9 in here. Good to see you, my friend. Grand Rising to you. Sound chaplain says, happy rising. Have a great weekend. Let it just be. Yes, yes. Seminola Bullies and Bullies is in the house again. Good to see you, my friend, Grand Rising. Oh, I always butcher this name, but I remember you. I remembered you 2 years ago in Key West. SM Duggs, SMDUGZ. I'm just going to spell it. Good to see you, my friend. I love you. I thank you again for making that a most memorable 50th birthday celebration moment. Good to see you. All right. I'm not going to hold you too much longer. It's already been 40 minutes, but I appreciate you all. Oh, Miss Pat, with congratulations, and thank you for the thumbs up, letting me know you are still with me from the beginning to the end. And she says, another awesome meditation this morning. Really enjoyed it. Good to hear that. Thank you all for joining me in today's exercise, whether you are on here live, whether you're watching this pre-recorded video, whether you stopped by for a few minutes. Thank you for investing in you. I love you and I appreciate you. Have a peaceful weekend. Mwah.